Most people, unfortunately, are in such a place of scarcity and such level of panic that for them, they don't want to work. They want to stay at home and do nothing. So for them, getting a job is a pain in the ass that they have to do because they have to pay the bills, or some can, depending on where they live, not have to work and the government pays. They have no interest in serving. It's a mindset. I don't want to do anything. It's a mindset. I want to do as little as possible. It's a mindset. It's obviously a diseased mindset. Now, if I'm an entrepreneur of myself, and I want to grow in health, and I want to grow in well-being and resources and abundance, it doesn't matter if my first job is fucking McDonald's. I have the mindset of money. I have the mindset of success. I have the mindset. So if I have a job at Mickey D's, I'm not really working at Mickey D's. I'm in school. I'm learning how a multi-billion-dollar organization functions. I'm learning the basics of working in a team. I'm learning how to work in a kitchen, let's say in a franchise that's making, let's say, $800,000 a year. I'm learning the basics of business. I'm learning the shitloads. I'm learning how to work in so many ways. It's a mindset in which you, in return for my time, you're giving me some money, and I'm developing my skill set so that I can now move on to the next corporation or next organization or even build my own, and I understand what business is about. I don't want to stay at home and do nothing. And the alternative, because I can't get enough money from the government, is to get a shit job. No, I want to be productive. I want to generate. I want to participate. Therefore, if my first job is working at a Starbucks, I'm not looking at it as my first job is a Starbucks. Fuck, Starbucks sucks. I don't want to work. I'm like, I want to learn. I want to solve problems. I want to be part of a team. And the first job I get, it's like, well, this is the manager of Starbucks. Let's say it's part of a franchise. It's run by a guy who has 10 franchises. So there's a manager of the franchises, whatever it is. And my job is to assist the floor manager that works the day shift. And it's, I want to help. It's a mindset. Well, that's the mindset of money. At least to a certain level. That person's never going to not have a job. That person's never going to be poor. That person's never going to be in a tough place unless circumstances are extremely unfavorable, right? I'm talking about Westerners. You're a winner. Who's not going to hire you? Unless you're underqualified because you haven't learned how to manage or how to perform certain tasks, so it's just you're before your time. Come back in a couple of months, right? Or in a stupid corporation that is obliged to hire people who have diplomas. It's not for you. Go elsewhere. And if you have that mindset, in a couple of minutes when you learn enough things left and right, you're mature enough to understand how to build your own business. Because you understand the basics of business. You worked in businesses. You work for people's businesses. You understand the energy of a business. So now I'm like, okay, I'm ready to build a startup. You have it in you. So maybe this bank won't give you money, but if you have that energy, somebody will lend you a little dollars. Anyways, you're able to provide for yourself enough to start. You have an entrepreneurial mindset. It's a mindset. The person who doesn't want to work, doesn't have that mindset, has the mindset that I don't want to work. Why should I work? I hate working. I just want to stay at home and do nothing. That's the mindset. So when they go to work, imagine they have the same job. One doesn't want to go to work, wishes they were home, and means everything they do is to finish the task so they can go back at home and do nothing. Everyone is like eager to go to work, even if it's at Starbucks, because they want to learn business. They want to learn how to develop skills so that they can grow in responsibility, in other words, power. And even if that organization has a limit, it's like I'll go to the next organization, or I understand now enough about business, I can attempt my own business now. It's a mindset. I remember when we were teenagers, we had a buddy, he worked at the Gap, and we didn't understand because we were from well-to-do families, and he was a corporate dude. So he worked at Gap from the age of 15 to 18. We'd laugh at him because we were going out and partying. He's like, no, I'm going to go work tomorrow. We didn't understand. We didn't understand because it didn't make any sense. I'm like, who the hell, why you want to work at Gap? He doesn't need to work at Gap. No, he wanted to work at Gap because he's learning how to run a business. Fucking Gap is I don't know how much it was worth at the time. It's everywhere. He's learning corporate America from within at the age of 15, 16, 17, 18, when we're fucking around, getting drunk and wasting our fucking time, his interest was business, right? So he's literally learning that. He's not, if I was working there, I wouldn't know that because I'm not paying attention. He's learning that. So by the age of 18, he was assistant manager, all kinds of manager, and now he's going to university. What do you think he's studying? Business, because he wants to go to companies that are only going to hire a person who's got a diploma. It's not a diploma. The diploma means you're willing to do a certain kind of sacrifice, certain kind of effort, and then they're going to look at your CV. It's like, well, lots of people got a bunch of stuff on their CV. It's like, no, I want to work. I want to learn. I want to serve. That was his mindset. It was astonishing because I didn't understand at the time, because who the fuck wants to work at Gap? And it's not that he's going to buy the clothes. I don't want to have Gap clothes on me. That's not cool. Right? It's not the point. It's a mindset. So suffice to say that this guy has done very well for himself. Moved to Seattle and worked in some kind of huge corporate company. And of course he's going to do well for himself. Well, it's not because he was rich, but his family was well off. It's because he had the right mindset from when we knew him. So we played hockey with him. He was 15. He already had that mindset. It ain't got nothing to do with the fact that his father made good money. Nothing. He had the mindset. He wanted to work. So if let's say he was from a poor environment, well, the same person would still want to work because they want to learn. And they would start and do whatever it is that is possible to do. It's a mindset. Anyways, I think I've said enough.